Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back again. I hope you're not getting sick of me just yet. But yeah, I'm back with another musical message. Um, but this one was a bit of hard work. This one was a bit of hard work this time. Because it was another one that popped on the radio, and it sounded very familiar, but I didn't know who it was, so I had to do a bit of research, and look it up. And in the end, it's King in a Catholic Style by China Crisis. And like I said, it had me, pretty much stumped because it obviously come through for a reason. But I was looking through the lyrics and I was just thinking, okay, why? Why has this message come through? And it took me a while. But I got there in the end. And the the only thing that I could come up with, so you'll have to bear with me, because this is going to be for well, a small collective of people who are aware or a bit clued up on the whole divine feminines and divine masculines and all that jazz. So yeah, this one is for that collective, but you might still want to stick around for when I do the card pull in case there's something in there might resonate for you. But for those who are in with the whole divine feminine and divine masculine, I think this is a bit of a message to say that, well, I think it's a message to say that there's a divine masculine who is, say, coming into his power and having a bit of awakening, because there's a whole wake up, king in a Catholic style. So I think either there's a divine masculine being called to step into his power to become a king, or there's already one who's in the process of rising up and stepping into the king role. So it could be that there might be a divine feminine who's going to have a bit of a shock because someone's going to be coming back in who you may have seen in a bit of a, well, maybe a page or a night sort of vibe. Maybe a bit childish, yeah, needs to grow up a little bit. So this divine feminine's going to be having a bit of a shock when this divine masculine comes back around, and he's going to be stepping in all his glory as as the king that she's been waiting for, by the looks of it. But yeah, there's lots of stuff to go around, like wake up, king and Catholic style, with your man makeup and big money business smile. So it could be a divine masculine who likes to take care of himself. Maybe he does wear a bit of makeup here and there, but there's a lot of emphasis on the smile as well. So maybe this divine masculine's got a nice smile. But yeah, he might be coming back in, perhaps suited and booted and dressed to impress and looking a bit dapper, perhaps. But yeah, so there's like emphasis in that on rising up out of the sinking sand and that as well. So I think that's the whole them sort of rising up to the challenge of stepping into this king sort of role. But the line that stuck out to me the most was the "for what you want, take me instead" as well, and that sort of it was like going do, 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 at me. And I was trying to think like, well, what? How does that fit in? But the only thing that I could really sort of come up with um is like perhaps you already knew this divine masculine before when he was in like the whole sort of page or knight energy, and you might have not necessarily turned them down, but you might have said like, well, I can see the potential in you, but you can't sort of give me what you want when you're in this whole sort of page or knight energy. So maybe with the "for what you want, take me instead," it's like them coming back and saying, well, I'm in my king energy now, and that's what you wanted or what you were looking for. So if you don't want to take that person before, then maybe you'll take this person instead, sort of thing. Either that, or maybe, I mean, for some of you, it could be that there's more than one person or more than one king or someone else sort of on the scene, maybe. And it could be them coming back to say, like, they can't give you what you need, so take me instead, sort of thing. So for some of you, there could be not necessarily a battle, not talking fisticuffs or anything like that. Well, I hope not anyway, because that could be a bit of drama. People don't want drama. No, no one wants the drama. But yeah, there could be a battle to the death. No. Well, I hope not about that either. But yeah, for some of you, there could be maybe a bit of a duel or something like that on the cards to fight for the good lady's hand or something like that. So yeah, but that's what I sort of got with the "for what you want, take me instead." It's going to be like them sort of coming in and saying, "Well, this is what you wanted. I've done the work. Here I am. Will you take me now?" Sort of thing. Um, but yeah, I think it could be um signs as well of them working on themselves and doing the work to sort of bring them into that king energy. So going on about like prize money and things on the up, physical in every way. I bet. But like, yeah, tough enough, tough enough. Blowing your big body blues away. So maybe um, that's sort of saying that this divine masculine has been doing the work. So it could be that they've either been like a bit AWOL or been a bit quiet. So you've not really known what's been going on with this person behind the scenes. And this is saying like that they have been focusing on themselves and they have been doing the work behind the scenes, um, working on their body. So maybe they've been going to the gym and trying to get themselves healthy and looking a bit buff. But yeah, not that they need to, because it shouldn't all be about looks anyway, guys. Looks aren't everything. But yeah, it looks like they've been not manning up, but working on themselves. So perhaps they was having money problems, and they've been trying to get like the money in order. Well, not that money's everything either, but sometimes people want to say like, well, I can provide for you in this way, and I've got the money for this and stuff like that. 'Cause some people think that money talks, but money isn't everything at the end of the day, folks. But yeah, that's the vibes that I'm getting anyway. That this is a message to say that the divine masculines finally waking up and committing to the journey of rising up and becoming the king that's needed. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that because I'm not sure where the Catholic thing fits in, unless they're a Catholic or I mean the Catholic style. The Catholic style. What the hell's that? The Catholic style could be well, like the devotion and like them devoting themselves to you or something like that. So yeah, watch out, divine feminines, because you might have a king on the way. He's going to come along and make himself very known. So yeah, I wasn't sure what deck to go with for that. So I thought I'd go with the Psycards and see if anything pops out with that to add to it. But yeah, like I said, that one had me a bit stumped. But that's the only thing that I can come up with for that one. I mean, China might be relevant in some way as well. Maybe maybe they're from China or you're from China. I don't know, but that might fit in somewhere. But yeah, let's see if anything wants to pop out to that one is sticking out. So, ooh, I'm going to go with this one. And the card that came out is Destruction. So for me, that's kind of like the Tower card in the tarot, because you've got the tower in the background on fire, and and everyone looking a bit pissed off, and someone tied up to a stake ready to be burnt and stuff. So yeah, this might be to say that this divine masculine's having a bit of a terror moment, and that's what's well, maybe the universe is giving him the nudge to get his ass in gear and rise up to the king status. So you've got like the wake up. So maybe he's had a bit of a wake up call, and everything sort of not necessarily come crashing down, but I imagine there's been some stuff in his life that's come to an end, or has been rocked, and maybe made him have a few realizations or something like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. But I mean, everyone thinks like the tower is a bad thing, but obviously, yeah, it can be very destructive. But a lot of the time, when there's terror moments in your life, they come along to sort of break down the old so that you can rebuild sort of with the new. So even though like something's coming to an end, maybe this ending has to take place in order for them to rise up to the challenge or rise up to the power to be able to come in as the king for you, sort of thing. So yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing, in the grand scheme of things, possibly. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that. But I mean, if you didn't resonate with the whole divine feminine and divine masculine, you can still take this as a sign that something might have to come to an end, but it could end up being a blessing in disguise and not the end of the world. Because no one likes change, no one likes it when something gets destroyed, but like I said, sometimes these things have to happen in order for the new paths and um, new beginnings and things like that to happen. So just go with the flow. Do any healing that's necessary. Because obviously change is always overwhelming. But yeah, just take the time to do any healing that's necessary. And take things day by day, or take small steps, and then just go with the flow. And if the universe is giving you any signs or synchronicities or anything like that, follow the signs from the universe. I mean, I could be giving you angel numbers and things like that, or other signs and synchronicities that are special to you. So just follow the guidance. Follow the guidance from the universe and follow your own intuition and your own inner guidance and see where it takes you. So yeah, I hope that one helps, and good luck. And yeah, just keep in mind that you might have a king coming along soon. So have fun with that. Take care, folks.